How to reverse type 2 diabetes naturally, reversing type 2 diabetes. Please like, subscribe and share to help your family and friend, and comment to ask questions from qualified experienced doctors. I will have short initial discussion on diabetes and then will give plan for reversal of diabetes. According to the 2017 National Diabetes Statistics Report, over 30 million people living in the United States have diabetes. That's almost 10% of the US population. And diabetes is the 7th leading cause of death in the United States, causing, at least in part, over 250,000 deaths in 2015. That's why it's so important to take steps to reverse diabetes and the diabetes epidemic in America. Type 2 diabetes is a dangerous disease that can lead to many other health conditions when it's not managed properly, including kidney disease, blindness, leg and toes amputations, nerve damage, and even death. Type 2 diabetes is a completely preventable and reversible condition, and with diet and lifestyle changes, you can greatly reduce your chances of getting the disease or reverse the condition if you've already been diagnosed. Begin the steps to reverse diabetes naturally today. With diabetic diet plan, and increased physical activity, you can quickly regain your health and reverse diabetes the natural way. The diabetes epidemic. Diabetes has grown to epidemic proportions, and the latest statistics revealed by the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention state that 30.3 million Americans have diabetes, including the 7.2 million people who weren't even aware of it. It's important to note that there's a difference between type 1 and type 2 diabetes. Here's an explanation of the two types of diabetes and what causes these conditions. Type 1 diabetes. Type 1 diabetes is commonly called juvenile diabetes because it tends to develop at a younger age, typically before a person turns 20 years old. Type 1 diabetes is an autoimmune disease where the immune system attacks the insulin-producing beta cells in the pancreas. The damage to the pancreatic cells leads to a reduced ability or complete inability to create insulin. Some of the common causes that trigger this autoimmune response may include a virus, genetically modified organisms, heavy metals, or foods like wheat, cow's milk and soy. The reason foods like wheat and cow's milk have been linked to diabetes is because they contain the proteins gluten and A1 casein. These proteins can cause leaky gut, which in turn causes systemic inflammation throughout the body and over time can lead to autoimmune disease. Type 1 diabetes is rarely reversed, but with the right dietary changes major improvements in blood sugar levels can be seen, and a person can often reduce his or her dependence on insulin and medications. Type 2 diabetes. Type 2 diabetes is the most common form of diabetes, and unlike type 1 diabetes, it usually occurs in people over the age of 40, especially those who are overweight. Type 2 diabetes is caused by insulin resistance, which means that the hormone insulin is being released, but a person doesn't respond to it appropriately. Type 2 diabetes is a metabolic disorder that's caused by high blood sugar. The body can keep up for a period of time by producing more insulin, but over time the insulin receptor sites burn out. Eventually, diabetes can affect nearly every system in the body, impacting your energy, digestion, weight, sleep, vision and more. There are many underlying causes of type 2 diabetes, and the disease usually develops because of a combination of factors including 6. 1. Having a poor diet. 2. Being overweight. 3. Having high levels of inflammation. 4. Living a sedentary lifestyle. 5. Experiencing high amounts of stress. 6. Having a family history of diabetes, especially a parent or sibling. 7. Having high blood pressure or a history of heart disease. 8. Having a hormonal condition, like hyperthyroidism, polycystic ovary syndrome or Cushing's syndrome. 9. Being exposed to toxins, viruses or harmful chemicals. 10. Taking certain medications, like those that disrupt insulin production. Thankfully, there are ways to reverse diabetes naturally. Plan to reverse diabetes. Remove these foods to reverse diabetes naturally. Certain foods negatively affect your blood sugar levels, cause inflammation and trigger immune responses. To reverse diabetes naturally, the first step is to remove these foods from your diet. Refined sugar, grains, especially gluten-containing grains like wheat, conventional cow's milk, alcohol can dangerously increase blood sugar and lead to liver toxicity. GMO foods, GMO corn, soy and canola have been linked to kidney and liver disease and may promote diabetes. Remove hydrogenated, rancid oils from your diet, including vegetable oil, soybean oil, cottonseed oil and canola oil. Because these oils are processed, treated at very high temperatures, and combined with bleaching agents and artificial dyes, consuming them has been linked to many health concerns, including diabetes. Incorporate these foods to treat diabetes. To reverse or prevent type 2 diabetes, add the following foods into your diet. Foods high in fiber like vegetables, like Brussels sprouts, peas and artichokes, avocados, berries, nuts and seeds, especially chia seeds and flax seeds. Foods high in chromium like broccoli, raw cheese, green beans, brewer's yeast and grass-fed beef. Magnesium-rich foods like spinach, chard, pumpkin seeds, almonds, yogurt and black beans, can improve type 2 diabetes symptoms. 11. Healthy fats are found in coconut and red palm oil. Clean protein. Best sources of clean protein include wild-caught fish, which contains omega-3 fats that reduce inflammation, grass-fed beef, organic chicken, lentils, eggs and bone broth. Foods with a low glycemic load like non-starchy vegetables, stone fruits and berries, nuts, seeds, avocados, coconut, organic meat, eggs, wild-caught fish, and raw pastured dairy. 2. Cinnamon and fish oil helps in diabetes reversal. Bitter melon helps lower blood glucose levels, and it regulates the body's use of insulin. Follow this eating plan to reverse diabetes. If you want to balance your blood sugar and see results quickly, then follow this diabetes eating plan as closely as possible. Focus on getting plenty of clean protein, healthy fats and fiber into every meal, which can help reverse diabetes. Start by trying these first 3 days of the plan, and then use a combination of these foods going forward. Review the list of foods that you should be eating from step 2, and bring those healthy, diabetes-fighting foods into your diet as well. It may seem like a major change to your diet at first, but after some time you will begin to notice the positive effects these foods are having on your body. Some other recipes that fit into this eating plan include: 1. Eggs Benedict recipe. 2. Turkey stuffed bell peppers. 3. Cucumber salad recipe. 4. Buffalo cauliflower. Exercise to balance blood sugar. Exercise reduces chronic disease and can help reverse diabetes naturally. Studies show that exercise improves blood glucose control and can prevent or delay type 2 diabetes, while also positively affecting your blood pressure, heart health, cholesterol levels and quality of life. Exercise naturally supports your metabolism by burning fat and building lean muscle. Simple forms of physical activity, like getting outside and walking for 20 to 30 minutes every day, can be extremely beneficial, especially after meals. Practicing yoga, or stretching at home or in a studio is another great option. In addition to walking and stretching exercises, try interval training cardio, like burst training, or weight training 3 to 5 days a week for 20 to 40 minutes. Strength training using free weights or machines is also recommended because it helps you build and maintain muscle, which supports balanced blood sugar and sugar metabolism. To summarize, in order to reverse diabetes naturally, remove foods like refined sugar, grains, conventional cow's milk, alcohol, GMO foods and hydrogenated oils from your diet. Incorporate healthy foods like foods high in fiber, chromium, magnesium, healthy fats and clean protein, along with foods with low glycemic loads. Take supplements for diabetes, follow my diabetic eating plan, and exercise to balance blood sugar.